catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat packing the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet, before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the Trey, yes and no, friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, the win the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing, like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Yeah. Welcome to the Basement Sports Network post-game show. I'm your host, Royal A. Shepherd, and I'm joined today by my guys. We're going to start off with my dude, George, tonight. George, how you feeling tonight?
Inspired to go out into the world and put on performances just like that. Okay, stay in my house and do absolutely nothing.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. If anybody's looking to be inspired to do nothing, then it should be all of us Miami Heat fans. Also, we got up here my boy Bubba. Bubba, how you doing today?
Broke. I threw money on the Miami Heat tonight. They sold my parlay because I assumed they would beat the worst team in the NBA. Shame on me. Shame on me. I'll be working double this week.
Shame on you, bro. You know what happens when the Miami Heat play a team that's in the bottom third of the league. They become a bottom third team themselves. And rounding out this panel, somebody who I am so excited to see. I feel like I ain't seen my guy all month. We got the Cain get a calculator. My boy Cain, TJ. TJ, my boy, how you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm happy to be here, gang. Not happy with the product that I was forced to watch. But nevertheless, we move. I'm happy to see y'all boys.
Hey, listen, one thing that we can't appreciate from this game is that we got an old agenda, but a good agenda. Them motherfuckers look like they headed straight for Wemby. I ain't gonna hold you. The way they've been playing, you've had a couple of games. I don't give a fuck if that boy got dunked on. Break him here. I want to thank the guy Dan the Film Jet with the $5 dono. He said enough is enough. Blow this team up already. I think I officially give up on this season. LOL. Dad, if it took you this long to give up on this season, my brother, you are lagging far behind for somebody who's been here at every show, and we appreciate you for coming in. Yeah. Oh, y'all say I'm blind to Bam Adebayo? No, bro. Bam Adebayo gets a pass from me until the playoffs, and that is just the reality of the situation. I don't care what he does. So I will slander everybody else, including y'all Wonder Boy, who led the team in scoring. I will toast him tonight. I'm going to try not to. But if you keep talking shit to me, I guarantee you I'll get to it. Because bro's not what y'all think he was. But the Miami Heat dropped another close game, 105-103 to the Charlotte Hornets. Phew. Okay, phew, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, David Sasson, for the $2 dono. He said, I need a 30-minute session on how Strus is caca. Hell, you know, Duncan 2.0 was in the building tonight. Alex Campbell with the $4.99 dono. He said, Vic, white man needs Oladipo. Don't play basketball no more. It's over. It's over. Shout out to one of our old friends, Miss Lynette, pulling up one time with the game. What's up, Miss Lynette? Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, I'm going to let these dudes get their shit off. TJ, we're going to start with you tonight. Give me your thoughts on tonight's game.
It was a game, you know, that first half, brother. I was about finished. I was about through. I didn't want to watch no more, but in true Miami Heat fashion, they had to make a game out of it. You know, I had to like bring us back in. Kevin Love started doing things, and Tyler Herro started doing things, and Jimmy, the foul merchant, got into his bag per usual. So, I mean, it's the Charlotte Hornets, bro. For some reason, that's this team's kryptonite, dog. I'm just happy they broke 100. It just get weird, bro, when it comes with this team, bro. They do good things for stretches. They do bad things for longer stretches. Bro. I just don't know we'll get to the specifics and I'll have more. But in terms of the game overall, bro, I don't know no more. I don't know.
So in terms of this game overall, we got 10 points from our bench and 5 points from one of our starters. So the bulk of our scoring came between Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Herro. Actually, that's where all of the scoring came from. That can't happen. That's not a recipe for success. It's absolutely a recipe for disaster. I want to thank the man Darius Jordan, the nasty man himself, always directing y'all to them disgusting ass likes of his. Jimmy with 28 on 8 shots is gross. Like my likes. Yes, it is. But he had 20 free throws because that's what he does. Thank you, Just the Bless, my number one op, right after Duncan Robinson. With the 199, I don't know. He said Duncan doing Dedmon minutes, minus 17 in 6 minutes. That's generational now. That's generational. Just when you think Duncan Robinson can't get no worse.
Bro, I thought that was cap, but no, that really happened.
Bro,
That
I also just checked
Real
the box
shit.
score. There's no way that's real, bro. That can't.
Real shit, bro. Real shit. That's how that man played tonight. In 6 minutes, Duncan Robinson was minus 17. That's legendary. But let's get to George. George, give me your thoughts on tonight's game.
I'm at a point where I'm just not surprised by a lot of shit anymore. Like the Skata Hiesimo I'm watching on my screen at any one point in time. When this bench comes on, it makes me cry. Cody Zeller was our best bench player. Cody Zeller was our best. Elmer Fudd was our best bench player. Like, what the fuck is going on at this point in time? We pushed Caleb back to the bench. He did okay in the second half. We're starting to do a little bit of, get into his bag. He's still got that little click in his shot, which looks like ass. It annoys me. Victor Oladipo, we just know every time he comes back from injury, he has 5 or 6 really shit games. Just terrible until he starts to warm up again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know. Where's Jamal Abuya? Where's my boy? He was supposed to be here. He's Dennis Jr. That's who he is. He led our team in 3-point percentage over the last 8 games when he was playing. So I don't give a shit.
That's fucking gross, George.
That's not a real fact. By the way, that's not a real fact at all. I just completely made that shit up. Gabe Vincent pulled the Kyle Lowry today. Tyler Herro did good. He played well. I'll give it to him. He played well. Bam just said, fuck this. He just is like, okay, Jimmy got his vacation. No one else is close to being an all-star on this team. I'm taking my vacation now, and that's fine. That's completely fine. You're fine with me, Bam. You play like shit, but that's fine. I could have done without that stupid fucking turnover, by the way. Like that one spin move and ended up in the stands. I could have done without that. This team is making the play-in. We know that. This team is making, and we will be versing another shit team in the play-in, and we might lose.
If we play the Charlotte Bobcats or Charlotte Hornets, whoever they're going to be, we know the outcome, bro. They're
not even close to fucking playoffs. They're not even close. Play-ins.
They better than us.
Fuck, they made us look like trash today. 1 7-footer, by the way. 1 7-foot player they had, and he had 20 rebounds.
And he's a rookie, by the way.
Duncan is just,
not their starter.
No, we said some words before. We said generational. We said inspiring. We said one of a kind. Duncan Robinson, if you ever try and if you sit on Twitter and go, you know what, today I'm going to spread some hatred, some slanderous activities, and you start talking about how Duncan provides spacing and drags defenders out. He stopped doing that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. That's what he used to do. Doesn't do that anymore. And Kyle Lowry wouldn't have helped his team. We would have lost by three more points if he was playing today. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
We got a Kyle Lowry performance from Gabe. Gabe did nothing all game long. And I don't but I asked before the show, is that an indictment on Gabe
as well?
But is that an indictment on Gabe Vincent or is that an indictment on Kyle Lowry? That they gave us the same kind of
Yes.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? They're both bad. That's what they are. Thank you, David Sass with the $2 don't know. Max has more holes in his game than UD's head. Hey, that boy Threat has told y'all before that UD's barber is blind and he needs to be charged with battery for what he does to that man with clippers. I agree with him. Thank you, James Todd, with the $10 don't know. He said, cook them all. We really have losses this year to the Pistons, Spurs, and Hornets. Twice to the Hornets, by the way. I just want to put that in there. This is nasty. This roster is nasty. Tyler Herro played well. Oh, Alex, you must be feeling like your twin brother Bubba over there because I saw that look, Bubba, when he said that. Let me get through these donos and I'm going to let you cook. Paulina. George, that looked Greek to me. Say that last name.
It's Quadrado, but it's not Greek. That's Spanish.
Shut up. It's you Greek.
It's Ecuadorian.
Colombian. Paulina, we appreciate you with the $1.99 Greek dollars. You said the Heat will miss the playoffs, calling it now. Is the play-in technically considered the playoffs to you? Because that's what they're going to be, the play-in game. But are they going to drop lower than where they are now is my question. That whole climate.
I hope so.
Wimby on the way, bitch. Fuck is y'all talking about? David Sasson again with the $2 dono. Y'all quit giving me money so I can let Bubba talk. Don't stop giving me money. I don't give a fuck if Bubba never says a word. Zeller really the Vatican version of Mono Ginobili? That's funny. Bubba, go ahead and get your shit off. I want you to start with Tyler Herro's good game.
I would like to quote that boy Dale. These tricks ain't treating. Why the fuck are y'all forgetting the first half of a basketball game that you watched? He played terrible. He was called upon to hit a game-winning shot, tie the game, down 3. He fucking bricked. Come out on the other end, give up a bucket to a drafted NBA player, Williams, who got 20 rebounds tonight after acquiring a big. That's disgraceful. Should never happen in the NBA. And unfortunately, the Miami Heat did what they always do. Sell. Drown and piss. Do what they do. Tyler Herro, it's the new trend now to hop on the Tyler Herro train. We've been on it for a minute now, if you've been watching the network. This man did something that even I didn't think he could do. He did not play well against a bad team. Usually he plays well against bad teams. He didn't do that tonight. I'm really scared about this loss because everything went the Heat's way. Tyler Herro showed up late. Jimmy Butler got to the free throw line, and they still got their absolute shit kicked in. That's got to be concerning if you're a Heat defender, because they actually got to their spots and kind of got to their game tonight. But I would like to congratulate everybody tonight on witnessing NBA history. That was the worst bench performance in the history of the National Basketball Association. You witnessed it. Whether you're watching on television, whether you were in the arena, you witnessed NBA history tonight. That is an absolute joke to have, 4 combined bench points or something crazy like that in a 60-minute – 10, I'm sorry, in a 60-minute NBA game against the worst team in the NBA is a joke. The Hornets' best player did not play well tonight. Gordon Hayward gave you the work and reminded you why he was your lead free agent a few years ago. We should have known that the Heat organization was cooked when we were putting Gordon Hayward banners outside the arena. We should have known. We should have known. We fell for it then. We should have known when Gordon Hayward had a fucking jersey swap outside of Dwayne Wade's home that this organization was fucking led astray. It is currently 9:48, Saturday, December 25th, 2023. The Heat organization is dead. Wear your best suit. Get ready for the funeral mass tomorrow morning. I will be. Pour your strongest drink for Pat Riley because this man is so beyond cooked. It is insane. We got dudes who were just drafted giving us the work tonight. And again, I'm going to conclude this opening statement with imploring Mickey Arison, the owner of the Miami Heat, to please sell this organization because we have reached next level poverty. We are no different than the Knicks. We are no different than the Nets. I would argue the Nets are in a better position than us. And to that man on Twitter who said that the extension of Tyler Herro, yeah, and to that man on Twitter who was getting clowned earlier today, I saw him. I think it was 3rd and 1 for saying that the Heat organization was set back 10 years with the extension of Tyler Herro. You were wrong. You know, I had to double it. It's 20 years. We were set back. The Miami Heat will not be back until I am a father of 2. Simply, it's that simple. We sold our soul to acquire LeBron James. I know that now. And man, tonight had to be one of the worst losses in my 22 years of watching Miami Heat basketball. I hope LaMelo runs 14 red lights tonight in celebration because he just absolutely stole a fucking win against Miami tonight, despite the fact that our best player literally spent half the game at the free throw line. I don't even think Jimmy broke a sweat tonight. Crazy ass shit. That check still comes in the same. You got to respect it. But listen, we're cooked. We're so cooked.
Yeah. We are cooked. And you talk about LaMelo running fucking lights. That boy better make sure he have him some insurance, like the primary sponsor of the Basement Sports Network, which is Simple Health Advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear those sultry sounds in the background. Insurance does not need to be complicated. Make sure y'all email our guy James Pugh at jpugh@simplehealthadvisors.com or give him a call at 321-345-7738. Make sure you tell him that the basement sent you guys because we need him to hit that 321-345-7738. 321-345-7738. Yeah, hit my boy James Pugh up. Appreciate him and the people over there at Simple Health Advisors. Let's get a couple of these donos. Appreciate you, my boy. Relaxing music with the 199 dono. He said Kevin Love is Darko Milicic with Black Plasmatic in his bio. Dan Phil Jittigan with the $5 dono. He said time to put Mark Williams in the rafters of the random scrub heat killer. Hey, listen, bro. Brother looked like a center out there. Not gonna lie, he made Bam look small. That was kind of concerning. Not gonna lie, he made Bam look little out there. But let's get to some of these individual performances. I want to start with Bam. Not his most impactful game. Just nowhere. He just looked like Alex was saying, he looked disinterested. Like he wasn't engaged in the game. I've been giving him a pass. But tonight, I mean, it is what it is. He didn't play well tonight. TJ, we're gonna start with you. Give me your thoughts on Bam's game.
Yeah, the brother was bad, just to say the least. Like he got his shit sent out by Nick Richards. He is the most generic looking human I've ever seen a day in my life, and he's sending Bam's layup to the third row. Mark Williams made that boy look little, like you said, bro. It was just the offense wasn't there at all. The defense didn't feel like it was there. He was in foul trouble, losing the ball. It looked like old Bam. It looked like old Bam from like last year when he was just having these games where bro just looked like he ain't know what was going on, couldn't get nothing going. He get a pass from me just because bro been your best player all year, bro. He's been the only reason I've enjoyed watching any sort of Miami Heat basketball. So I know they've been saying like he's had a rough 5 games. I don't care in the slightest. Not until we get to the playoffs and games actually matter, if they even get that far. But for now, bro, it's just you want him to play better. Yeah, he played like trash tonight, but who cares, bro? It shouldn't take a Bam 25-point performance in order to beat the Charlotte Hornets, bro.
Especially not when you get 33 from Tyler and 28 from Jimmy.
Exactly. That sounds like you had a great day. Bam was bad, yes. Is he part of the problem? Yes, but is he the sole reason or the main reason that we lose this game? No. You got 10 points off your bench. That's a whole different issue. So, Bam, he was bad, but it was just it's the Hornets, bro.
Well, you look at it, bro. Everybody who played was essentially all the undrafted guys gave you nothing. You got 11 total points from undrafted guys, 5 from Gabe Vincent, 6 from Caleb Martin, but you got nothing from Duncan Robinson, absolutely jack shit from Max Strus, and nothing from Victor Oladipo. That Max Strus shit need to hit, but I want to let everybody give an opportunity to talk about Bam. I think, George, tonight, I think one of the biggest play that was most emblematic of Bam's night was down the stretch. The team is down 2 points. He has the ball going to the rim, tries to spin move, loses that bitch out of bounds, bro. That essentially was part of the reason why the game was lost. But give me your thoughts on that play in particular and Bam's game overall.
Well, that's what hurts me so much because in the fourth, he started to play well. He started actually to turn it up a little bit. Looks like, he gained some interest. He thought he could turn the game around. And it's just small things like that where it's just a lack of concentration, low energy, which is just indicative of the entire day, which is low energy across the board. And Bam looks, he put the ball on the court, took it for an easy dunk. Looked like the momentum was shifting a little bit. Tries a spin move, doesn't control the ball, and throws it into the crowd. And at that point, you're just thinking, what do you say? You can't say anything to him at that point because, he had a bad game. Am I going to put the loss on him? No, I'm not going to put the loss on him because, like you said, we had 0 points. We had 4 made field goals from our bench today, and 2 of those were from fucking Cody Zeller. 2 of them. 2 made field goals were from Cody Zeller.
Him. And
he looks like a better player than anyone that came off the bench today. I cannot even lie.
That's Zeller. That's Zeller, bro. This Zeller a hype, bro. I'm with it, bro.
He looks like he can play, and he looks like he can actually do something for us, and he looks like a
Start that,
constructed.
man.
He constructed, drafted NBA player. That's what he looks like.
Top 10. He like a top 10 pick out there at the back end of his career.
You know?
Yeah, like somebody who actually know where to be a good hoop. I think that's big though, bro. Like I think Cody Zeller coming in and like he got the same. He doesn't get as much fanfare as Kevin Love, the Kevin Love acquisition, but in these 2 games, Cody Zeller has been much more than solid, bro. Like he as a backup big when Bam went out, like I didn't feel like shit was going to go completely off the rails when Cody Zeller was in there because he has shown that he's capable. But I ain't putting too much stock in that. That shit going. I know the bottom gonna fall off of that. Alex Campbell with the $4.99. Don't know. He said Max, Gabe, Vic, Duncan, UD are not NBA players. Gabe Vincent is the same. Gabe Vincent is the same as Vic is an NBA player. I just don't know how many days in a row he's gonna be that. Like that's what's becoming more concerning is like Vic shit like fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. I see. Turn your camera on. But yeah, round us out on this Bam conversation, Bubble. How do you feel Bam played?
Let's just keep it a Billy Bean. Bam has not given a fuck since he got named an All-Star. He just really hasn't. He got named an All-Star. That's what he wanted. He was begging for it the entire year. And since then, he has come to the realization that we here at the network have, that this team is absolutely cooked. And I wish he would do more. I wish he would be more assertive. We all want the rest of the season to be about Bam and kind of just taking over. And he didn't really do that tonight. I thought he would against Charlotte, especially. Kind of tough, especially at the end of the game, to see him kind of like, I don't know. It just didn't seem like regular Bam. I thought in a close game, I would have seen Bam flying everywhere, switching, calling for that matchup. He really wasn't. He kind of, I don't want to say he's not content with losing, but tonight it kind of just felt like just kind of going through the motions. And tonight's game, I don't want to say that all season because I know it's been a frustrating season for Bam because he's played so well given everything that's happened. But tonight just felt like he didn't really have it. You know, Jimmy, I don't even feel like Jimmy really had it. He just going to the free throw line, man. Like at a certain point, like I'm a hardened hater. At a certain point, I got to keep it a bean with myself and be like, yo, like this dude is just going up there getting hacked by a rookie that doesn't know the move that he's never seen before. He's going to line. He's taking 2 and he's going to Paris in the offseason. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is with Jimmy right now, man. I don't. And I love Jimmy Butler. I know he'll show up in the playoffs, but right now we're playing in the play-in.
But this is
I can't trust the Miami Heat to win a 1-game game. I can't. You cannot lie to yourself and say you trust us to win a play-in game to make the playoffs. You can't.
You know what, Bubba, bro? I think that's what's most concerning about the line that they're playing with, like the fact that you're not beating Charlotte in situations like this. Because while you're close enough to make that 6 seed, you're not actually making any progress towards it, and you haven't shown all season to be the type of team that will win a 1-game playoff scenario.
And how many times can you look at it like, well, glass half full? They're closer to the 6 seed than you think. But yeah, but they're still losing games. They're just as close to the freaking 10 seed as they are the 6 seed. You have to,
time is running out,
and they're losing games. So like, what's more likely to happen? That they play in the play-in or they actually get to 5 or 4? It's not happening. I mean, we had Barry Jackson, everybody tweeting like, oh, they're playing the Cavs in round 1. It's a lock. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hold on, man.
We're going to be scraping and clawing to play the Cavaliers at this point.
I gotta cut you off right quick because we got my dog in the back real close to this camera. So I'm finna break up my boy Cain Bryant.
What up? Yo, I'm holding this camera in my hand. I'm gonna be real quick. I ain't watching the game, but you know what? It reminded me of something. The Miami Heat are comprised of 3 things: ass, booty, and nasty. They're choosing to get their asses whooped on live TV, broadcast across the whole world over a man that can help them win a championship. Y'all can make your own conclusions about that. I have mine, but I just want to put that out there. Salute, y'all boys. Have a great stream. I'm out.
Why does he do that, bro? He comes in, doesn't wait for a question, says what he got to say, and then get the fuck on, bro. Hey, bro, that's my dog, bro. That's my dog. I want to talk about these undrafteds. They were terrible.
What
And
other
you can
NBA team? What other NBA team says I want to talk about these undrafteds? None. Not even the Charlotte Hornets who are tanking. All those dudes who drafted. The dude who gave us the work tonight was like the 13th overall pick, Williams. Like same place that Bam got drafted. Makes sense.
But I want to let everybody get an opportunity to go ahead and get their shit off. George, we're gonna start with you this time, bro. Pick any of them motherfuckers, bro.
I did it before. I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I'll do it before. I did it. I'll do it again. Let's talk about Duncan. Let's lay it out. Let's lay it out on the line. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about Duncan.
Your boy adjusted his seat.
You feel me? Pull the mic closer so Vincent can hear every word. Go ahead. He's
Duncan Robinson. Skatakiesimo, yes. But we'll get to that.
He's there.
I'll do this whole thing in Greek if you want me to. I will put some TOS shit out there. That's fine. I will ruin some days. Google Translate will wild out. All right. That's all I will say. There is something special about a guy who can walk into an NBA arena, you know, like the one, whatever name we're calling ours now, you know, for fuck's sake. And for the love of God, walks in there to collect a paycheck for do nothing, to do absolutely nothing. Then have Erik Spoelstra, the Prince of Miami, you know, the jewel. He is been there for one of the longest times. He's one of the longest tenured coaches in the NBA. To then go out there and to say nice things about you. To then go out on an NBA court and play like such horse shit that it makes me cry. It makes me genuinely pissed off. It genuinely upsets me. Because you sit there collecting your $18 million a year to do what? To not only operate off screens that aren't going to be set for you anymore because Bam Adebayo is sick of your shit. In the words of one, that he's sick of your shit. He doesn't want to fucking help you. Get your own shot. To then play 6 minutes, 5.5 to be exact, to go minus 17. Now, we get it. Plus minus doesn't really mean much, but at the same time, it means enough in this situation. You are that fucking bad. You can't defend. You can't lay the ball up. You can't dribble. You can't shoot anymore. You can't speak. You can't dress right. You can't sit on the bench correctly. Go to the fucking back room where the fucking court is and put some shots up. Do something else. You are garbage. I hate you, Duncan Robinson. I hate you. I genuinely hate you. I don't like you. I don't like your face. I don't like anything that you have going about yourself. Literally, become unemployed, go on and benefit. Literally. Please get the fuck out of my face. Get off my court.
Unemployment might pay well for somebody making Duncan Robinson.
Okay. If he is on this team next year and in the jersey, I don't care if he's in casual clothes, go sit to the side. Do something else. Don't play basketball for this team anymore.
He will. You don't have to worry about it. Nobody's taking that contract. Tiffany L, we appreciate your comment. 5 reasons is much better.
At
I
lying.
have a suggestion for you. I have a suggestion for you, Tiffany L or Tiff L. Go watch 5 Reasons. They have a post-game show hosted by Greg Sylvander, and they have a plethora of guests from their network who appear on that post-game show. It is probably happening right now. Go watch them. You don't have to come here. This is voluntary, bro. Like, go watch them if that's what you prefer, bro. I promise you, I don't care. I promise you, I like 5 Reasons. I listen to 5 Reasons. So, if you want to watch that, shut up. Go watch 5 Reasons if that's what you want to do. You don't have to tell me. I don't care. Y'all are terrible. Go ahead, TJ. You talk about one of the undrafted people.
I'm glad you came to me next. Maxwell Strus, we need to have a discussion, brother. Because you goofed. You goofed. You thought you was Duncan Robinson, bro. You thought you was him, and you tried to steal money from this organization, but karma is a hoe. And it came for you a little bit early, Maxwell. You tried to rob my organization, but it ain't happening no more because, brother, you can't make nothing. Spo will run this double pin down for you till his little heart can't take no more. And he will give you chance after chance after chance. And Maxwell, you have failed time and time again. And we love to see it because you won't be robbing this organization. You can go somewhere else and you can make your little $2 million, but you won't be getting it here, brother, because we have seen this story before and it ain't happening again. So I appreciate you, Maxwell. I appreciate you for showing your true colors before we gave you the money. So thank you for your contributions to this team, but this will be your matter of fact. I hope you got a rental property. I hope you had some kind of an apartment or something. Hope you didn't make any, drastic purchases. You won't be here very long. I think you should look at some real estate, maybe in the Houston area, maybe even in Charlotte. You were just there. So look at some houses before you get up out of there because you won't be here anymore, brother. So thank you. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you, but you out of here.
I think you made a very astute point where you said that he plays terrible before the contract. I think that's what happened to Miami. Like, Duncan was playing good before that money. He was playing great before that money. And then he got that money and became – Max, you're doing us a solid by showing your true colors right fucking now. Right now. I need to address this. That is not what happened. I'll leave it at that. Don't go out here spreading lies now. Don't listen to that. That's not what happened here. Darius Jordan, thank you for the $5 dono. He said a plethora of guests is an understatement. Them dudes got 50 shows and 10 views.
Why you read that?
Bro, sometimes I get caught up, bro. Like, I just be in a mode where I just be reading stuff. I didn't screen it before I read it. I knew when I saw the name it could have been what it was, but we just gonna go on roll past that right now. Darius, stop doing that to me. Alex Campbell with the $4.99. Don't know. He said Max not employee 31 yet.
I'll address this one. He's a part-time employee. He's seasonal. We won't be using him anymore after this season, so he can get his name for now, but we won't be seeing much more of him.
Bubba, we ain't let you get your undrafted guy in there yet, so go ahead and take off on your undrafted player for the night.
I don't mean to kind of like repeat what I said last night, but like the Miami Heat and Gabe Vincent have an agreement. Like, you play like shit, we'll work Kyle Lowry back in here, and you'll get extended at the end of the season, right? Like, because Gabe is so good when Lowry plays, and when Lowry doesn't, and we officially like actually let him do his thing, he's so shit. It actually pisses me off so much because I want Gabe Vincent to be so good. He's one of my favorite players on the team. But you're going to keep playing like this, and like Zach Lowe's going to go on his podcast and say, where's Kyle Lowry? Couldn't he bring something as a veteran presence, as a friend to Jimmy Butler, as a true point guard who's been in these big moments? That turnover by Gabe at the end.
He brings
That
Christian
turnover by Gabe
Udonis
at
to
the end of the game
practice.
was horrible. Like,
Eric Reed said something like that tonight, Bubba.
It's coming.
Reed said something along
we said
those
this
lines,
last
bro.
night. Like, it's coming. Like, this is how they're going to work him back. Like, Kyle Lowry is so bad that the only way that you can even reasonably consider bringing him back is that the dude behind him is so much fucking worse that he wasn't drafted by any NBA organization in 2 rounds. 60 picks went by and everybody said no. That is who started at point guard tonight. You have to understand that. Like, that is just an absolute factual statement. 60 picks went by. Every NBA team, most NBA team got a chance twice to take him. They passed. Some teams got a chance 3-4 times if you're a team like the OKC Thunder, the Rockets that stacks up these picks. They said no. If every single scouting team is saying no. Go ahead.
They say they hope Lowry's just getting in shape.
Just getting in shape. I mean, how long can this dude get in shape? You know,
He's
he's in
a shape.
I think some people forget that
He's
Kyle
a
Lowry
fucking
signed a
meatball.
multi-year contract, that he was here last year in addition to this year. And
I
it's a
seen the
multi-year
pictures in the
commitment.
summer.
It's crazy.
I seen the pictures in the summer of him working out. They ain't showed me
Wasn't he at
pictures
the
of him.
UFC gym? Why is he closer to Dana White's build than any of the fighters' build? Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you see Dana White's TikTok? He's got those, Freaky Fridays where he fucking eats all those crazy foods. Kyle Lowry's right there next to him eating those fucking fried onion rings, man. Right next to him eating
Kyle
that
Lowry
funnel cake.
performs in so many more mukbangs,
Joke.
so many more heat games. I swear to God.
I'm telling you, he's coming back, man. Like, we knew,
He's
like,
eats
again,
food.
My problem with the Heat organization now is that this is too predictable. Like, this is like, people make the joke about the script, but like we have it. Like, I don't think people understand the Basement Sports Network. We have the script for the Miami Heat. Like, y'all don't get it. We've talked to Mickey Harrison. We've sat down with FTX, and they awarded us the script. We have it.
I don't want no awards.
Y'all can keep denying it. Like, y'all can keep saying Tyler Herro's him because he hit a game winner in the Smoothie King Center. You can say that. You can say Tyler Herro is white Devin Booker because he hit that game winner.
Fucking with FTX,
right? You can keep telling me. You can tell me that Kyle Lowry's coming back and he's making an impact. You can tell me all these things, but we know what this team actually is. And Dakota, great coach, they are who we thought they were, and it has been for every single game. And guess what? We'll be back next game telling y'all the same. All facts, no printer type shit that we've been doing since game one. First week we told y'all this team might be in the play-in. This team might be in the play-in. And now we're about 6 to 9 weeks away from the play-in. So we told y'all the day before the trade deadline that we're making 0 moves. They made no moves. We told y'all in the buyout market they'll probably get one of Russell Westbrook, one of Kevin Love, but definitely not both. They did that. We told y'all that Tyler Herro plays good against shitty teams, terrible against bad teams. That's exactly what he does. We told y'all Gabe Vincent was going to play like shit until people start talking about Gabe Vincent, until Kyle Lowry working his way back. This is what happens. We told y'all Bam Adebayo was going to stop giving a shit after he was named an all-star because his team's a joke, and they let him down, and they didn't trade for his best friend in the whole world in the offseason. That's what happened. We told y'all that Jimmy Butler was going to stop giving a fuck once this team stopped giving a fuck. And that's exactly what happened. We told y'all that Erik Spoelstra was going to play the 5 white dudes once he wanted to stick the middle finger to Pat because he made no deadline moves. We told y'all that once FTX took their name off the arena, that fucking Mickey Harrison had absolutely 0 money. There was going to be 0 moves made, and all he wanted to do was get underneath the tax. We told y'all that this team had no fucking chance. We told y'all they weren't the Celtics. We told y'all they weren't the Bucks. We told y'all all this shit. But y'all want to believe all this shit. Y'all want to believe lies. You want to be bullshit because y'all want to watch the Charlotte game and believe that when the Heat are down 5, that Kevin Love was going to save the fucking season. I can't help you no more. Can't help people that don't want to be helped. And I will see y'all in the play-in game.
Bravo. I tend to stay away from the we told y'all shit.
Can I just put something out there quickly? The Heat, and take this exactly how I say it. The Heat are better off with a Jimmy Butler trade request than a Tyler Herro 50-point game. That is the truth. We are better off. That is exactly how I fucking mean it too.
I need that bar to kind of like sit for a little bit because I don't think people are catching what you're saying. So, George, if you would, please just explain that in a little detail. I don't want you to go into too much because I think that's later on down the line. Just a little detail what you mean by that because I don't think they're catching that. But some people catching it. Preach Greek.
I wish there was a Greek hand sign, hand symbol. I'll just do this one. Nah, there we go. We'll just go with that one. It's the so simple one. Okay. Tyler Herro had a good game tonight, and we saw what that did for us. Fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about having players take it the next step. You can have every player take another step in this team. You can have Kyle Lowry perform again. You can have consistent Gabe Vincent. You can have consistently shooting Caleb Martin. And it goes so on, so forth for every single player down this team. And I still don't think that's enough for a championship. You are better off getting rid of Jimmy Butler and that contract today than anything else. And I say Jimmy for who? Who are we going to get? It doesn't fucking matter. It is called retooling. It is called retooling for a fucking reason. I am sick of waiting for this player to do this player to do that, blah, 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 down the line. Every fucking one of them. I'm telling you, Jimmy Butler going to the Sacramento Kings, to the New Orleans Pelicans, to the Dallas Mavericks, Denver. I don't give a fuck. Anywhere else in which we can receive draft capital and young talent, that is the plan. Multiple picks. Because if Rudy Gobert can fucking net you that return, and all these players are going for premiums. What would a team do to get a Jimmy Butler on their team? And I think the answer is plenty. A team will give up plenty. You think the New York Knicks would give up 5 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler? 4, maybe? You think they wouldn't? Fucking try them. Try them. You think Sacramento wouldn't do it? I said it the last time. I'll say it again. They would fucking do it. The Pelicans are a piece away. We were a piece away. And we picked up the fat piece. We picked up, the game back in the day where we used to put the shapes in the hole, and we were trying to put a circle in the square and a square in the circle and shit like that. That's what we did. We got a piece that expanded on its way to us. And now he sits in the locker room eating Heroes. That is it. Hero sandwiches. That's what I heard that you guys eat over there. I don't know. Chick-fil-A, chicken fillet, and McDonald's. He is fat. And I don't want him on my team anymore either. Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Max Strus. I want to see Bam Adebayo take the reins. I want to see this team with real young talent. Not Haywood Highsmith, Jamal Booyah, fucking Duncan Robinson. Bro, it's been so much Orlando Robinson we had for the whole year. I'm pretty sure what Mark Williams did tonight was all of fucking Orlando Robinson's performances into one. Just into one performance and then gave it to us.
Pretty much.
That's talent. Not what we have. We don't have talent.
No. We have
a white boy and Bam Adebayo.
Toughness.
Culture.
Yeah. Stop it. Guts and shit.
That whole
I think he's talking to you, Alex Bubble. So you go ahead and you read this. Don't know.
He said new tagline. We told y'all, and that's what we've been doing for the last 6 months, telling y'all nothing but facts. Listen, George. George.
Oh no, hold on, no. I didn't want.
No,
I just wanted you
okay.
to read. No, I just wanted you to read that because TJ wanted to jump in, and I want TJ to go ahead and get his shit off. I wasn't
on a serious note, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The only player on this team that is in a situation where he's like set up to succeed is Jimmy Butler, bro. You have Bam Adebayo on the back end, who's like the best defensive big ever. Right? You have guys and shooters and everything like that. Well, they're supposed to be shooters. They help Jimmy Butler succeed. Jimmy Butler don't need anybody to set him up in order to get to what he needs to do on the offensive end. And he has a big down low who can take away, bigger matchups for him so he can kind of just do what he wants to do on the defensive end. Bam Adebayo isn't in a perfect situation because he doesn't have a guard who can get him the ball. Tyler Herro is in a situation where he's supposed to be the lead scorer on this team and the lead bucket getter. But that's not really the best situation for him. Even if you watch, like, he's better catching and shooting, or somebody else gets some attention and he's catching the ball and able to work on a scramble defense and everything like that, it looks a lot better for him, And you can just go down the roster on players who aren't set up in a position to succeed. The only player who is Jimmy Butler. Number one, he's making the most money. Number two, he's old. Like, how long is this going to be able to go, right? And to have that, and then you got the dynamic with him and Bam Adebayo being a bad fit together, like trading Jimmy is like would be the best thing to do in order to clean up some ugliness that you have on the roster. It's the easiest way to put two players who you believe in, who you've paid, in Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo, to put them in the best position to succeed. You get in a guard who can actually get Bam the ball. You can get Tyler Herro off the ball a little bit more. Maybe you get in a wing who can like shoot threes and play defense at the same time. Oh my God, those things don't exist anymore, at least not in Miami. Like, you get two of those things, bro, and like y'all cooking. So trading Jimmy is the easiest way to get that. It's the easiest avenue to get to where the roster makes more sense, but also it's just like, you don't want to do that, and Miami's not doing that. So,
for a lot of fans, this conversation is very jarring. If you've been watching us for a while, y'all seeing the network has been trending in this direction for quite some time. Shout out Alex Sheltman, who's been one of the more vocal proponents of the trade Jimmy agenda. But it's just in the reality, like, our only two real assets, like that you can actually get something back for, in my opinion, are Jimmy and Bam. Those are the only two. We're not trading Bam. Tyler Herro, in my eyes, next year, the minute his contract starts being $30 million, is no longer an asset. Like, you're not going to get better by trading that contract. You're going to have to give up shit, and you're going to have to take on a worse player, or like that. To me, is what Tyler Herro's contract becomes next year. I'll let you go ahead in a second, Bob, after I read these donos. Thank you, Darius Jordan, for the $3 dono. He said, "Have the guts." No, I refuse. I don't want nothing that involves me believing that this team has any chance in the playoffs. David Sasson with the $5 dono. He said, "Tupac and John F. Kennedy would be alive if Max was the shooter." Damn, David. Damn, bro.
All right, man. Jesus.
Come on, bro. Shit. You said, "Oh, we not trading, man?" No. Why would we do that? He's young. He's an all-star. He's the one player on this team that I would say is untouchable. Everything else on the roster, I'm open to.
And real quick, before my guy Bubba go, Tyler Herro's not bad. I don't think he's not a bad basketball player.
I'm glad you didn't finish that sentence you was about to say.
He's not good for what he's doing right now. That's not him. He playing like he Bradley Beal, and you are not him, big dog. But he's not a bad basketball player, bro. Don't get that confused.
No. Like, Tyler Herro's an okay basketball player. He's just not okay enough to be paid $30 million. He shouldn't be making that much money. And he absolutely shouldn't be forced in a role where he's relied upon as your top bucket getter. That's not who he is. And I don't believe that's who he ever will be. And once he starts making $30 million, that's going to be the expectation. So y'all think we bad on Tyler Herro now? Wait till y'all see the rest of like the Heat fan base turn on him because he's making a certain amount of money and is not returning that in terms of production. If you don't get $30 million worth of production, Heat Twitter will be on his ass. I'm just trying to smooth that transition for a lot of y'all because it's coming. Bubba, I'm gonna let you get your shit off before I read Darius Jordan's next comment, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Roland, you make an incredible point that not enough people are talking about. Like that's the thing with Tyler Herro is that this shit kicks in next year, and he goes from asset to liability quickly. Like, I can't describe how much the Heat have bottled this. Not only have they taken away the mystery aspect of Tyler Herro, where you bring him off as a sixth man, he's getting buckets against worse NBA players. And you can sell to other teams, hey, if you give him starting minutes, if you give him max shots, if you build the offense around him, he will deliver for you. The Heat decided, we'll do that for you, and we will live with the results, and we will put it on display. They've done that. And now Tyler Herro is shrinking in these moments. So now you've told the rest of the league, if you make Tyler Herro your number one scorer, if you build your offense around him, if you give him these ISO minutes, if you tell people to clear out the way and give him the moments, you will not win games. That he is probably better off the bench on a good team where you had him last year. You have now eliminated any leverage you had in trading him. And the only positive on Tyler Herro's contract that people still bring up is that Jordan Poole got more. If the only thing that you are bringing up about somebody's game and contract is that somebody else got more, if you're banking on somebody else's mistake to justify your mistake, you are not a winning organization in sports, man. You're not. And I guarantee you the Golden State Warriors get out of Jordan Poole before we get out of Tyler Herro. 100%. He's here. No one's taking that shit. Nobody. Jimmy is the first guy that they can maybe move for some assets. I view Herro in this Aaron Gordon territory where you might be able to move him to a team, maybe a contending team that can take his contract to bring him off the bench. But I don't know how many teams are going to be willing to give up assets and pay him that money. And I don't think you can sell Tyler Herro as the guy of, well, if you get him, he can be the number one guy on a bad team. I don't even know if he's there anymore because we are a bad team and he's not a number one. He's not.
True. So Dan Quiz McDaniel says Tyler's contract can't be no worse than Duncan's. And I agree right now. Like right now, Tyler makes $5 million. So when Tyler Herro makes $30 million compared to Duncan Robinson's 18, like Duncan Robinson, even though it's $18 million and he's a terrible player, Duncan Robinson is still a tradable contract. Tyler Herro at $30 million for the next, 4 years? Like that's harder to trade, or it's just like, I don't expect his production to reach $30 million, period, ever in his career, let alone these 4 years. TJ, you wanted to jump in here real fast.
Yeah, I think we just don't view the contract in terms of what it is and also compare it to the players who are making the same amount of money around the league.
Tyler Herro about to be making Jaylen Brown money. He's about to be making De'Aaron Fox money. He's about to be making Jason Tatum money. He's about to be making Jaren Jackson Jr. money. These are first and second options on their team. And it's not just being first and second options in terms of scoring. These are the best players on their team. These are franchise. Hey, we building our team around this dude, right? Is Tyler Herro that? Absolutely not. But he's making money like he's in that realm, bro. So when you think about, oh, is Tyler contract bad or is it movable and everything like that? Think, okay, would you move that for Jason Tatum? Would you move that for Jaylen Brown? Like, no, not at all. And that's the issue we're having, bro. It's less the money and more so the players that are making the same amount of money, what their production looks like.
Yeah, like, and I think a lot of people get confused, like thinking that we care about the fact that Tyler got paid $30 million. I don't care that Tyler Herro makes $30 million. I don't care that Kyle Lowry makes $30 million. I care about what that $30 million does to the Heat's ability to improve this team. If we cannot trade them, then that value stays with us, and the players that we're able to put around them is lessened by that. There's a cap for a reason. So we can only afford to put undrafted guys, buyout guys around these players when they need so much more than that. Darius Jordan, thank you for the $5. I don't know. He said, real question. If it ends in a play-in loss, does it scream immediate reset for the front office? I'm not sure. George, you're shaking your head. Go ahead and answer that question.
Put it up one more time. I need to read it properly.
Okay, no problem. I got you.
They won't. They won't reset. They won't do it. I know for a fact they won't. They should. They won't reset. I read another comment saying, call the Nets right now, and they would give up most of their first-round picks for Tyler Herro that they just received. That is completely untrue. It's in the comments right there.
I don't see it.
It's if by Jay.
Who said
it? That's absolutely
not a chance.
That's not correct. Tyler Herro.
Why would they do that? He wouldn't start on their team.
Tyler Herro is not a cornerstone player.
They have Cam Thomas.
Exactly. And you look at the difference between the two. Cam Thomas is an emerging NBA player that is on a
40 points
movable, expendable contract. Sorry?
I said Cam Thomas scored 40 points in 3 straight games. Tyler Herro has never done that.
Never.
And guess what? And if by any 1 point in check, if he doesn't work, if that contract does, if Cain Thomas doesn't do anything, guess what? He's making fuck all money to do anything. So guess what? You can move that contract. And if he does something and you can get a player, that is a movable contract. Tyler Herro is $30 million next year, $27 million.
He does.
He's a $27 million paid player next year. That is what Tyler Herro is. The experiment was let's give him the starting role, starting point guard. That failed. Let's bring him off the bench. That succeeded. Then you paid him for a starting position on this team, and he's doing what he's doing now, and that's fine. He's putting up decent numbers. He's having decent games every now and again, but the holes in his game are too apparent. He's still a project as much as he is a star player. He's still a project. You have to improve his defense. He has to learn how to ISO better. His dribble, his handle the ball has to be better. He's got to stop worrying about these open rebounds, stealing them from Bam and Adebayo. That's just something.
I need him to clear this up for me. Are you talking about not the playoffs that are coming up, but the playoffs after that are when you're going to judge Tyler Herro? I just clear that up for me in the comments, please, Lissandro.
This is their last. We've just paid them, but this is Bam and Tyler Herro's chance now in the playoffs. That's the only way you're going to inject the value back into Tyler Herro's contract. If he goes out there in the postseason and puts up 25 a game, 23, 25.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said on stream, George.
I just said if. I just said if. If he goes out there and puts up 25 points a game on good shooting and helps his team to win, that's how you inject value back into a contract like Tyler Herro's. And that's his only chance. You could have had 45 today. 50. Doesn't matter. Because it's a regular season game against the 14th seeded Charlotte Hornets. It doesn't fucking matter.
Darius Jordan with the $5 loan said, I got called the smooth brain for trading Tyler to the Rockets for Jabari Smith, Kenyon, filler, and picks. Plus, they got space to take on the salary. First of all, Jabari Smith is a nice player. And I think if you.
Bro got drafted like number, 3? They not trading that for Tyler Herro?
yeah. Like, they're not doing it. Like,
They're at Jalen Green.
Like, did they call you smooth brain because, like, from the Rockets' perspective, that makes no sense for them to do?
Probably.
Like, or did they call you smooth brain because they thought it was asinine to trade Tyler Herro for Jabari Smith, King Martin Jr., filler, and picks? Because I would absolutely.
I'd carry Tyler Herro on my back to the airport to get that trade through.
Bro, I'd drop that bitch off at
Beyonce. I will literally carry him on my
in Houston.
Miami International.
He would be playing for the Houston fucking Astros for all I gave a shit. I don't give a fuck. Bro, listen, dog. Don't play with me, bro. Tyler Herro has to have on a cowboy hat, some Spurs, and be square dancing tomorrow fucking with me. My sister lives in Houston. She knows some good restaurants. I'll make sure she take real good care of them. Show them where a Waffle House or two at. Nothing fancy. Like, I don't need you showing them none of the good restaurants. None of that. But yeah, hey, nah, folks. He out of here. Fuck is you talking about? Thank Darius Jordan again with the $3 dono. He said, from the Heat's perspective. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Woo! My boy Cap for life. Dolphins fan pulling up in here one time. Should have traded for Harden when we had the chance, knowing he wanted to play in Miami. Now, look. You know what, bro? I think we should end on that because they can go into a litany of trades where we could have traded Tyler Herro and people thought we were completely ridiculous for wanting to even put him in the conversation. Y'all know why we didn't want to trade Tyler Herro for James Harden? It's because we would have to add Duncan Robinson in there. We didn't want to trade Tyler and Duncan over there. That's nasty.
Pat Riley's the sickest man alive, bro. I swear to God. He's the sickest man alive. Threat says it all the time. We got to get him in a home. We got to get him in a home. He's absolutely correct. We need to get this man in a home. Nursing, retirement, medical, mental. I don't know which one. Any of them.
He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. So the next game, we got the Philadelphia 76ers in front of the hoes on NBA TV. Some of y'all have picked the Miami Heat to beat the 76ers in a series. Even some of the people in this network. I'm not going to absolve us. There are some people in this network. You ain't have to identify yourself, George, but I'm talking about your motherfucking ass. Have picked the Miami Heat to beat the Philadelphia 76ers in a playoff series. You bitches have CTE. There's nothing that you will not, no, tool brain fucks. No, you will not get me to be out here talking about we not beating nothing in the playoffs. There's nothing. George, so the boy feeling good?
Excellent.
You got CTE.
Excellent. I'm gonna look like Tua on the day. If we lose that game, I'll do what Tua did when he hit the deck. All right, when he hit the deck, I will flop like a fish.
A Green Bay 3 consecutive.
I will flop like a fish on the ground while the stretcher comes to get me. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna win. We're gonna win that game. I have a feeling. It's not gonna be a good win, but we're gonna win the game. We're gonna win. You watch. Bam Adebayo, 40.
Come on now.
37.
Come on now.
35 free throws. Tyler,
don't do this to me, George. Don't do this. Oh, don't you stop. Oh, okay. Okay, George. Turn me up.
Max Strus at home. We're gonna win this game, all right? Duncan Robinson, 0 minutes. Gabe Vincent, 57 points, rounding off the starters. We're gonna win that game.
You do know that boy Gabe love playing the 76ers. All I'm saying is that boy hooping get that. Bubba, the boy feeling good?
I love this question. Is the boy feeling good? Because it is literally scientifically, mathematically, spiritually impossible to feel good about the Miami Heat. But we own the Philadelphia 76ers, so we are going to beat them. And Bam hasn't had a good game, I couldn't tell you since when, to be honest with you. Like, when was the last? Like, we've been on Bam like the whole year, but like, let's be real. Since he got named an All-Star, it's been tough. So I'm expecting Bam and Embiid. He usually does this thing against Embiid, and like, honestly, I don't think the Heat are about to enter their most embarrassing stretch of the season because I thought that was before the All-Star break, personally. And again, I have low expectations for this team, but man, you go in and you get dogged by Philadelphia. I mean, you're talking about out of any 3-game stretch the entire season, that's one of the worst 3-game stretches they've had. Blown out by Milwaukee without Giannis, lost, and they were down 21 points to Charlotte, then smoked by Philly. I mean, at what point do I consider, like, I don't even know if we're that bad, but hey, maybe we are. So tune in next episode to see if the Heat can somehow go lower than your expectations, because I will be. I'm really excited to not break 100 points personally. I love watching scores that are similar to my brother's basketball game than the NBA basketball games personally. I love those scoring games. It's like it's 1980. I never got to watch those, so it's better to watch them now, right? We stink, man. And I just want to thank everybody watching this stream because this is my favorite part of the Heat season. Not a joke. Easily my favorite part of the Heat season. And it's not close. So I act like this is genuine from the heart. Thank all y'all. Because without this is 100% the worst Heat season since I was 6 years old. So that's pretty crazy.
Hey, man. I fucks with it. But y'all tripping, though. King TJ, the boy feeling good?
The boys feeling lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going up there to Philadelphia, and they're preparing the courts for massacre. The Philadelphia 76ers are absolutely going to destroy this team. As of right now, I just checked the score. James Harden has 35, 6, and 11 right now as we speak. I hope y'all are ready, because y'all thought Tyler Herro was rough tonight. y'all thought that first half was rough. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, when we play Philly, all of y'all was talking about, yeah, I don't know. They could take the 76ers. Oh, the sun is going to shine on you, brother. Oh, because it's coming. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to cook this team like we were struggling. Wait a minute. What am I talking? I'm a Magic fan. They were struggling against the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis. Drew Holiday was giving them pull-up jumpers all day and forever. And then the second night of a back-to-back, you go against the Charlotte Hornets, and LaMelo Ball is pulling up from 70. He's giving you the pistol. I mean, wait, they going crazy. Mark Williams ain't had a great game all year, and he's seen the Miami Heat, and he said, let's get it. So what do you think Joel Embiid is about to do to this team? I hope y'all are ready. I'm on the post game. I can't wait. I'm exclusively cheering for the Philadelphia 76ers. I can't wait for this game on Monday.
Kevin Love is about to tear an ACL trying to guard Kevin Love. Just trying to guard Joel Embiid. That ACL is cooked, finished, tossed, fried, and served. That double team is going to hit something spiritual. One elbow to the face, it's over. We get masked up Kevin Love for an entire season. We're fucked.
I don't think I've ever seen analytical numbers like Duncan Robinson. That's coming from someone who called Dewayne Dedmon the analytical antichrist. When that comment came up that he was a minus 17 in 6 minutes, I actually I believe everything in the comments, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Whenever y'all put up a stat, I believe that shit like it's from the Bible, from Genesis, whatever, 152 or something like that. Like, I believe that. And I did not believe that comment. I was like, cap, funny joke, not real. And then I opened up the NBA app and I was like, what was Duncan Robinson tonight? And it actually was a minus, I can't believe that 17 points were scored on us while you were on the floor in 6 minutes. That is literally
5.5 minutes.
That is literally how long you microwave ramen, bro. That is literally 2 commercial breaks. That is not even half of that is for YouTube, an ad wouldn't have even played by that. You understand that? If we put out a 6-minute YouTube video, we make no money. Duncan Robinson made $18 million to go out for 6 minutes, commit 2 fouls, and give up 17 points. Like, do y'all understand how fucked up society is? That this man makes like 25 times more than a teacher? Like, Duncan Robinson needs to start donating money to charity to make up for what's happening. It's the only thing to make things right. His soul is not correct right now. He is taking money from the good people of this world. I'm serious. If I'm Duncan Robinson, I'm putting $100,000.
He's taking money from Mickey Harrison.
If I'm Duncan Robinson, like, I'm putting up Hall of Fame numbers donating my money to charity because it is so obvious that I robbed everyone. Like, I'm putting $100K to Habitats for Humanity, $100K to the kids, $100K to the people who need help, $100K to people with fucking leprosy. Like, I don't even
Peter get $100K.
I am
HIV.gov.
Diseases that haven't even been discovered yet. I'm putting $500K now because I cannot believe my rep has to be at Bernie Madoff level. He has created a pyramid scheme. This is get rich quick. This is those Discord channels that y'all hear about, drop shipping on Amazon. Y'all thought Gary Vee was doing something. Y'all thought Gary Vee was putting up numbers. Gary Vee wishes he was Duncan Robinson. People wish, bro. These scammers, bro. You see these people, scammers get scammed. Like, I mean, the people calling your phone, everything. They wish they were Duncan Robinson because he is putting up. I mean, we haven't seen shit like this since I don't even know. I think in the history of the world.
That is Jordan. Thank you for the $3 donation. He said Jaylen Brown just bodied Embiid. He makes the same amount of money Tyler Herro is going to make next year. Tyler Herro will never body Joel Embiid. Not a single time in his entire fucking life. But TJ, bro, you used to be cooking, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And you was kind of cooking with what you just said, but you lied to the folks. Because the Heat about to blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? I do not care about Joel Embiid. He has to guard the Kevin Love. NBA champion Kevin Love. Okay? Let's not forget that championship pedigree is a thing now here. Oh, he white? Oh, yeah, that's right. That don't count. He was on LeBron James' team. So LeBron James' teammate Kevin Love drugged to a championship, but Joel Embiid gonna have to deal with that all night. Bam, I need more, brother. I need something. I need something from you against Philadelphia, bro. We need that. But I don't give a fuck, bro. We gonna win this game. Gabe Vincent masterclass incoming. Y'all all know it's coming. Gabe is that he putting out 20 plus. Tyler Herro, it's gonna be a rough evening now. It's gonna be some of this, some lateral movement going on out there. Hey, shit might not go his way. So don't expect much from Tyler Herro against a playoff contending team. No. 14 on 16 shots. That's what you're getting. But Bam Adebayo, I expect something nice from Bam. I think Kevin Love's going to have a big game. Jimmy Butler going to foul merchant his way to a few points. But Gabe Vincent is going to be the story of the game. He cooks Philadelphia, and so I'm putting big things on him. But I'm just going to put big expectations on Gabe Vincent just so I can trade him after he falls apart in this game. We all know what's going to happen. No. The Heat not going to win this game. They're going to be the losers of 5 consecutive games, and you guys will cry as they continue to slide down this 8 play-in thing. Like, watch these standards. A lot of people are looking for the standards for the Heat to go up towards the 6th seed, secure themselves a play-in spot. Watch them going in the opposite direction.
Start looking at 13 through 15. Start getting used to saying.
Start looking at the mock draft numbers going up. We're going to see 10, 9, 8.
But it's not just like I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting it that way because look, once they stack up a couple of losses, bro, like I see Jimmy, like we already starting to see Bam check out. I see Jimmy checking out of the season, Bam check out of the season. And if they check out, then a lot of the guys are going to follow. They're going to drop a lot more games.
One Jimmy injury away from the season being done. Jimmy injury away where he's out 6 to 8 weeks. And it's literally put a bow on it and it's over.
Listen,
like it's done.
Jimmy Bam, or Tyler. If any of them miss 5 or more games, then you can look for this team to start a slide that won't be like, it's not going to be favorable for y'all. And it's not going to be enjoyable to watch because it's going to be worse than the first half of the season because this team won't even be trying at that point. So it's not to say that they're ever going to tank a season, but it's human nature. When you see yourself start to slide like that, people lose hope. And I'm wary of that. But we'll see next time. We'll be here for y'all next game. Thank you guys in the comments as always for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to my boys, Bubba, George, and of course, Cain, TJ, Cain, Brian for pulling up, and the producer in the background, Cain, Justin. We'll see y'all next time. Play the video, Justin.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight.